Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive, and welcome to Divinely Decked Tarot and Oracle Reviews done Stacy style. And today we are exploring yet another deck that I received in an eBay lot box of 21 decks. And we're going to be exploring this. This is going to be a short video because this is a very, I want to say, tiny, small deck. So without further ado, let's get to it and introduce you to what we are looking at today. So today we are exploring the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. This is a 13-card deck and guidebook by Athene Noctua. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Noctua. And of course, night. So I imagine there's some, Latin connection there to the last name. So this is just a tiny little deck. This 13-card oracle deck is an easy-to-use divination tool with a mystical image on each card, along with simple, straightforward answers to your questions. Simply shuffle the pocket-sized deck and draw a single card to reveal answers to all life's questions, big and small. So I tend to not be a huge fan of these kind of tinier, minier decks. But again, this came in a lot box of 21 different card decks, and I love that idea of getting a little bit of variety and seeing what it's all about. So let's just kind of take a peek here. So it's kind of an accordion style, which makes sense if there's only 13 cards in here. So it talks a little bit about the deck, using the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle, the card messages, which we'll go through in a second. It has a little bit of about the author. And this was published in 2023. So this is a pretty new thing. It's a Hay House publication. So let's just kind of take a peek and see what we got. So here, it's got the image of a crystal ball. So that always makes me laugh because it's kind of like that cheesy fortune teller, sort of stereotypical, sorry for the reflection here, that stereotypical fortune teller. But I think it's good that we are, as psychics and readers, taking back some of these, I want to say, these really damaging and quite frankly insulting and untrue depictions, of us. Of course, wherever you go, there are people, and there's always going to be someone who, sort of takes advantage. But for the most part, we are legitimate. We have honest to goodness gifts, and this is what we're, this is what we're all about, and that's one of the reasons why I love this channel. So very small, I would say, when we're talking about sort of a traditional tarot card, it's going to be like this. And so definitely mini. It feels small. I've got big hands, so it does feel small in my hands too, almost like I don't know what to do with it. It feels actually tinier than a traditional pack of playing cards as well. So it definitely is smaller. Let's see, you're going in the right direction. Interesting. So kind of gives me almost like a witchy vibe because she's got the long, dark black nails. We've got the moon here, the hint of like hair, and it's a crystal. And the crystal is pointing in the direction, right? The crystal point is saying, hey, you're going in the right direction. She's got a string that is attached to the crystal, but it's almost like she's releasing the crystal. It's not like she's hanging on to it anymore. She's releasing it. So I feel a lot of release energy with that. Get more information. So here we have a book. We have herbs that are coming out of the book and flowers that are coming out of the book. And we have this beautiful moon energy being depicted here as well, with a reflection of some of those herbs in the moon. And also the moon looks like the earth, the world. So there's a lot here. Is it the moon? Is it the earth? What should I be paying attention to? Is it the stars? Is it fireflies that are coming up? Is it fairy energy? Should I be paying attention to the herbs? Do I need to do a little more research before I make a decision? This kind of energy. I think that's really cool. Here we have the no card. No! So clearly this is kind of like a skull, like a monster skull, who is, providing maybe a little bit of that scary energy, acting on the fear of no, you don't want to move forward because, it's going to bring death, or it's going to bring the kind of transformation you're not ready for or you don't want. I think it's interesting that they also have that moon energy. Clearly everything is about the moon. We even have that in the crystal ball imagery. So the moon is also carried forth in this. So far, every card has had kind of a moon image in there, let go. So here again, we have the moon that also can look like the earth. We have these little flower bursts, and we've got a butterfly, let go, transform, transmute. You know, when the butterfly lands in your hand, you don't want to close your hand off because you end up smothering the very thing that you are being gifted with. You know, we're like, oh my God, butterfly, this is amazing. Thank you so much for, you know, gracing me with your presence. Instead of attaching time or limitation or fear that you might leave me, I'm going to be present and in the moment with this. And I'm not going to attach time to it. I'm going to be grateful for the time that we do have. And I'm not going to squash you like a bug. Instead, I'm going to allow this experience to forever change me in a positive way. And if off you go, I'm so grateful for the way that I have been changed as a result of our interaction. That's what this is all about. Detachment, non-attachment. That's what this could say. Let go. Yes, another moon, kind of that crescent moon energy. And we have another crystal. And the crystal is shining its energy with the moon. When that comes into the mix, it's a big affirmative. Unlikely. Oh, that's a good card to have as well. Unlikely. So, you know, what do I need to know about this situation? It's not going to happen. It's unlikely. Does this person really care about me? Unlikely. Oh, okay. Then maybe I don't need to go on another date with them, right? I like the simplicity of this deck. And I think that was the whole point, you know, pocket deck. Listen to your intuition. So now we have a crescent moon in a different direction. We've got a beautiful owl, a gorgeous snow owl. Feels kind of divine feminine to me here with the lashes. And some roses at night. And this feels like nightshade roses, like roses that grow at night, that bloom at night, that are really, that's where they shine, is in the moonlight. I like that they're using the owl for intuition, because when you use your intuition, there's a certain wisdom that comes with that. We often separate wisdom and intuition as two different things. And the owl has the wisdom and also can use their intuition to apply that wisdom to get where it is that they need to be. So it's a reminder to be open to all. Go, the time is right. I love this. So here we have moon cycles, phases of the moon, and we've got an hourglass. And at the bottom of the hourglass, you're seeing a number of different flowers and things in here. So like it's indicative of, I want to say, the harvest is in, like, you did the thing, so go, you know, continue, move forth. If you wait, those flowers are just going to start to shrivel and die. Take advantage of them now, right? Choose a new direction. So here we have the eye as the compass, north and south. That's really cool. I love this depiction. The moon, of course, is the iris of the eye. Thinking that's really important as well. Choose a new direction. Make sure that what you're seeing, that there's clarity in what you're seeing. Make sure that what you're seeing is legitimate, you know, is the right thing, that there's no illusion here. Choose a new direction. This is the sign. This is super cool. So like, you were looking for a sign, universe, give me a sign to let me know that I'm, you know, following the right path, or that I've made the right choice. This is the sign. This is what you needed to hear. Here's the sign. I love that it's kind of in the shape of a pentacle, because pentacles are all about the health and wealth. It's the thoughts becoming things, coming into the material realm, the manifestation of things. So it's a sign. It's a sign that you're going to see out and about in the world, something tangible that you can, you know, kind of taste and touch and smell. You know, it's going to be very physical. Reconsider. I almost read blindsided. I don't know where I got that from. Reconsider. This is interesting. So we've got a rune on a rock. It's a darker image. We've got, you know, sort of, again, the moon energy, the moon image, a lot of red around it. So, you know, passion, fire, but I'm also hearing like Mars energy, like maybe there's conflict here. Reconsider, choose a different path. You know, maybe there's more information that you need. And of course, these are all the messages that we have in the deck, but this is very specific. So this would answer a very specific, you know, am I making the right call? Like, I've already decided between this and this. This is the path that I feel that I'm supposed to be on. Is that the right path? reconsider. Okay, no, it's not the right path, right? Not the right time. So interesting, mushrooms at night in the moon. So mushrooms grow out of fertilizer, right? Here we have a broken clock, a broken pocket watch. I think it's interesting that they chose a pocket watch and it's a pocket oracle. So I think that's really cute. I feel like this is basically saying there's still more to be alchemized. There's still more that needs to happen or to occur. There's more healing or more knowledge or more awareness that needs to happen before you can move forward. So sit tight. That information is going to come to you, but maybe you want to wait until the sun comes up in order to be able to say yes to making the decision. And finally, the last card here, no need to worry. And here we have this adorable, I think this is a possum, this adorable little possum, or maybe it's a baby raccoon. I'm not really sure, but it's super cute. We have moons on the kind of the maple leaf energy. Oh, we've got a little no-see-em or a flea or something. That's not good. So we have this, because I'm Canadian, I call it like a Canadian maple leaf. But it's, it comes from the maple trees. And no need to worry, like you're protected, you're safe. He's kind of like being supported, being held by this leaf. And the moon energy, the cycles of the moon have got this little critter. So there's no need to worry. Everything is okay. Oh my goodness. Well, this is super cute. So in true Stacey style, I'm going to shuffle these up and we'll do a card pull. Now, this might be a little bit different because the direction of it is, it's supposed to give you kind of like that yes or no answer. But I like to pull cards to see how this deck is going to work with you if you want to work with it. So let's just sort of see what we get. Okay, no need to worry. So when you work with this deck, there's no need to worry. You are going to get accurate guidance, accurate information. You're going to be given it in kind of a fun, lighthearted, easy to receive way. There is no need to worry because the universe has got your front, back, sides, bottom, and top. And no matter what the situation is, you've got this. They've got you. You're going to get the support that you need. Wow, that's so cute. So that is our crystal ball oracle. Let me just actually read the no need to worry here. So you can get a sense of what the messaging is here. No need to worry. Often there are situations that we fret and worry about, even when they're out of our control. These situations can keep us up at night. The no need to worry card lets you know that even if things seem dark, a resolution and an easing will come. Worry will not improve anything, and dawn is just around the corner. Oh, I love that. All right, guys. So that is, so I'm just trying to get me over here. There we go. That is our divinely decked for this episode. And this is, I'm kind of coming to the end of this 21 deck lot box. I've only got a handful of decks left to review. This one was fun. This one kind of surprised me a little bit. I was, kind of a little bit like, okay, whatever. But I like this one. I think I'm going to use it, especially for those sort of yes, no questions. It's kind of fun to, the tarot, we can get all in our heads about it. This is very clear and very direct, very simple. And simple isn't always easy, but it's simple. And so use the KISS method. Keep it super simple. And until we see you for another episode of Divinely Decked, sending you so much love, so much support. We'll see you on the flip side and transform well. That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was great to connect with you guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment for more content like this. And feel free to follow me on Blue Sky for even more content every single day. Can't wait to see you guys next week for another installment of Black Feather Couture, Divining the VIP Life.